Hi everyone, this is Jacqueline Scott with EDL 853, Module 1, and this is my personal introduction. As you can see on my main page, you can see my family. I have two young children. One is a 7-year-old, he just turned 7, and he will be going in second grade. And my daughter is 3, and she'll start preschool hopefully in the fall, considering our circumstances, hopefully. Fingers crossed. And who am I? I graduated from Miami University in Ohio, and I did play basketball for them. After I graduated, I then taught 7th and 8th grade reading and language arts in Indiana. And I also coached high school girls basketball to start off my teaching career. After 2 years, I then moved out with my husband to Colorado from where he's from, and I've taught in 3 different school districts. I'm now in St. Vrain Valley School District. It's the 6th largest district in Colorado, and I'm at Trail Ridge Middle School, and I teach 6th grade language arts. I am going to be beginning my 4th year teaching there. I've taught 11 years overall and 9 years in Colorado. I have also coached high school and middle school basketball. And here are Module 1 content questions, and I address Component 3.1, understand and demonstrate the capacity to use data to evaluate, design, cultivate, and advocate for a supportive and inclusive school culture. Inclusive school culture, question number 1 is if an inclusive culture starts from the premise that everyone in the school, students, educators, administrators, support staff, and parents, should feel that they belong, realize their potential, and contribute to the life of the school, what is the school leader's role in maintaining this culture? What do you do if it doesn't exist? Well, I think both those questions kind of go hand in hand. School leaders' role, there needs to be an open door policy for all students, families, and staff. All concerns should be validated, and you need to respond to calls and emails in a timely manner to show that you understand that it is an important concern or issue, and to have that consistency in communication, that everyone matters and that you are listening to everyone, no matter who it is. Encouraging advocacy. So question 2, an advocate is a person who empowers their students. They give advice, encouragement, or a listening ear. It's an individual that lets a student know that they have someone who believes in them and who is there for them. What support can a school leader provide to encourage advocacy? So a school leader provides being an advocate and being an example of it every single day for all students. Teaching students to advocate for themselves is part of that. And asking, what can I do for you? Asking students, how can I help you? And having that open door with students. For example, my principal does study hall for 3 weeks before every quarter, the end of every quarter. And even before study hall begins, he has conversations with those students that have really low grades, Fs, Ds. And so he's trying to help those students learn to advocate for themselves. And he also shows that he's an advocate for them. Valuing every student in the school is really important. Every student brings something to the table. Providing opportunities for every student to feel welcome. So, for example, we have a unified sports program. And so special education students will team up with general education students, and they become a team, and they play other schools in our district. So we have a bowling team, we have basketball, and I believe track just started this year. We had some sort of track team, which I don't think finished because of COVID, but it's giving the opportunity to all students to succeed and to find different avenues other than just academics to participate in. We have various clubs and extracurricular activities for students and staff. So it's not just for students, it's also for staff to be able to connect with students with a passion other than something in the classroom. And so there's a deeper connection between teachers and students. Plans and strategies to ensure equitable treatment. So question 3, what plans and strategies can be implemented to ensure the equitable treatment of students and our staff in an inclusive culture? Plans and strategies include a respectful community approach. So students help one another. There's a lot of teacher collaboration. There's a partnership between school and families in the community. Professional learning should be embedded within staff meetings. So, teaching teachers how to have a diverse literature in the classroom, um, what inclusive language is, and research based articles on positive school culture, and train staff on how to respond to issues that arise, what they hear in the hallways, and not just ignore some issues that they hear, that they need to actually address it, but address it in a proactive and a effective way, showing that we care about all of our students. We should create environments for students to openly talk about feelings and thoughts surrounding oppression. Steps to change negative assumptions. So question 4, what steps can a school leader take to change negative assumptions that affect teaching and learning in an inclusive culture? Prevent negative assumptions by having constant conversations. Don't just assume people understand where you're coming from. You need to talk about it, and everyone should have a voice. Listen to learn other perspectives. A lot of times when you listen to other people, you think of something that you didn't realize before. Connect with students and families this way as well, and having those conversations with students and families, not just your teachers. Maintain a positive thought process and believe that everyone has positive intent. And then focus on the overall goal. Every student can learn, and have high expectations for every student. Collaborate to seek solutions using culture to support achievement. So these, I think, really will help prevent negative assumptions. I hope you all have a good evening. Thank you for listening.